Oh no. That's what I've been saying a whole lot for the past few minutes. As soon as I figured this out, what is up, everyone? The National Wrestling Shooters, Cody Yoshun from him, as always, bringing you another NWS wrestling discussion or wrestling reality. This could be classified as both, kinda in a way, but maybe more so wrestling realities. But I wanted to kind of put it in with the NWS wrestling discussions deal, at the same time. So. And it's very ironic because this sort of wrestling realities deal kind of ties it a little bit. It's around the same people as the last one. So
it's kind of a part two.
You could put it that way, I guess. So the title of this is Money in the Bank 2018, Brock Lesnar. And I didn't really go into further detail than that. I'm going to explain the story of how I found this out, and then I'm going to let you guys know the severity of this. Earlier, just not even 15 minutes ago,
I saw a comment
that said that Brock is supposed to be competing at Money in the Bank 2018, which is, I believe, all but confirmed by WWE. We'll find out more on that soon enough. And you want to know a little fact? Brock on that night ties CM Punk's record. And you're thinking, well, yeah, you kind of figured that, right? Here's the thing. You guys do know what Money in the Bank is at, right?
Chicago.
Yeah. It's in Chicago. Who's from Chicago? CM Punk, who had his big first WWE, not counting the World Heavyweight, WWE Championship win in Chicago at Money in the Bank in the match of the year
7 years ago.
7 years ago, 2011. What was that guy's name who beat John Cena?
CM Punk.
Yeah. And what usually happens every time WWE goes to Chicago? Two things. CM Punk chants and the crowd getting owned by insert name here. So, and another funny thing, Punk's actually fighting, I think actually the day before Money in the Bank, on the same day as TakeOver in his hometown of Chicago. And yes, he's going to be fighting in the Octagon on June 9th in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. You know, where he's won the WWE Championship and, you know, his hometown and, you know, the place where every time they go there, a massive CM Punk chant breaks out everywhere.
If a Punk return was to ever happen, now would be the time. That Money in the Bank. It would be perfect timing. You know, how convenient that Brock Lesnar is going to be. You tying your record on that day. You know, and it's also in Chicago, where you also are going to be at.
Yep.
If a Punk return was ever asked, now would be the time.
Yeah. So, I already talked about how Brock is practically going to break Punk's record. I never said I wanted it to happen. I even said multiple times I did not want it to happen. I'm going to go with that point of view this time. WWE, if there was ever a time to take the belt off of Brock, I don't know if they know about this. I would hope and pray that they did not do this on purpose. I hope and pray they did not do this on purpose. Because, my God, Chicago is a very, very, very vocal crowd. They have a favorite there, obviously. That favorite just so happens to be a former worker of WWE and a guy who is no longer with the company, who hasn't been with the company in like 3 years. Bill Brooks, CM Punk is their boy there. And hey, this is
the voice of the voiceless.
The voice of the voiceless. And a lot of people loved him. And a lot of people want him back. And I've wanted him back for 3 years. And now...
I'm one of those people who would not mind.
I mean, I'd pop. Like, yeah, you know, I've said many times that on countless cases, and I'm going to say it again, if Punk wants to come back, more than happy to come back. I would welcome him back, but leave him alone. He's happy with what he's doing, and I still stand by that. Punk's happy with being in the UFC, even though, yeah, he got choked out in like 2.5 minutes. He still loves it. Let him enjoy what he loves. Stop being those guys to be like, please come back, please come back, please come back. He hears you. He hears you. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I don't know if my mic is going out a little bit. It might do that from time to time, but Punk is happy with what he's doing. Let him be when it comes to that. But that's beside the point. And to be perfectly honest, I would not mind Punk just randomly coming back, winning Money in the Bank, and or challenging Brock Lesnar and beating Brock Lesnar, because that I think would be a bigger moment than Money in the Bank 2011. If Punk were to come back and actually beat Brock Lesnar at Money in the Bank, that would be a massive moment that I would pop really big for. I'm going to be honest. But, hate to break it to you, I hate to be that guy, but this is where the rest of reality comes in. That's not going to happen. Damn it. We need, and Money in the Bank, I would like the Universal title match to main event the show, so we have a possible chance of some form of saving grace. Because you know for a fact, if Brock is going to be competing in Money in the Bank, Paul Heyman is going to promote the shit out of the record-breaking potential title reign of Brock Lesnar. On Raw, we've got Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, Sasha Banks at a triple threat qualifying match for the Money in the Bank for the women's side of things. And we also have Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, and Roman Reigns in a qualifying match for Money in the Bank as well. The Raw male side of things. So either the challenger needs to be someone who could beat Brock Lesnar, who has the ability to beat Brock Lesnar and win the belt, or the Money in the Bank needs to take notes from Seth Rollins and kind of save us. If you guys thought Philadelphia was bad, WWE should realize what kind of predicament they've put themselves in. Guys, writers, guys that in WWE, please don't do this to yourselves. Like, I want Brock off of the belt. I don't want Brock as champ anymore. But I'm now saying this because I don't want a repeat of Philadelphia when Roman won the Rumble. I don't want a repeat of that because that was childish and a case of a lot of adult grown men or drunken people, you know, that could be the case too, act like a bunch of babies. And I, at the time, actually did not mind Roman winning it. I didn't necessarily think it was his time, per se. But, hey, it happened. What can we do? I think my mic is going all over the place, but I don't want to unhook it because if I unhook it, then it's going to be gone, and I cannot afford that to happen right now. So June 10th is 434 days of Brock Lesnar as the reigning, defending Universal Champion. I almost said undisputed on instinct, but it's not undisputed. You guys know why. I don't want a riot happening at the end of a pay-per-view event. And yeah, they got security guards there. But you really think that's going to stop people from being completely pissed? Something will happen if Brock retains and holds on to the belt past Money in the Bank. I guarantee it. Some effect will happen. Either a riot, if the fans are that crazy enough. There will be people actually legitimately canceling their network subscriptions. And I mean legitimately, you know, not the ones that, you know, they go back the very next day or the next week. I see shirts being burned. I see figures being broken. I see a lot of just bad backlash, pardon the pun, from this if Brock does walk out as champion. I don't see it ending good. And you know, the scary part is I actually think Brock is going to leave Money in the Bank with the title. That's the scary part. Is that they put themselves in the position and they've jabbed shots at Punk. They all know this. And the lawsuit's coming up. We all know that whole deal. But I'd hope that they, at some point, realize, oh shit, what the hell are we doing? And they're like, well, we can't take the belt off Brock on Raw, so hey, Money in the Bank winner, free world title. There you go. And there you go. If a Punk, I will say this for the people that want Punk back, like, yeah, let him be happy, but if a Punk return were to be a possibility, now would be the time in either challenging Brock or winning Money in the Bank again and cashing it in successfully. Again. Now would be the best, absolute best time to do that, if that was a possibility in another world. So, we got 6 weeks. You got 6 weeks to lock your doors, and you know, there's a riot on your street. You know, duck a cover if you're not gonna join in that riot. Just be careful and be safe. Be prepared for war over social media. I guarantee there's gonna be some sort of war over social media about.
It's still continuing.
Huh?
It's still going on.
Yes, this is.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm wrapping it up. What do you see happening, Michael? Let me ask you. What do you see happening if Brock walks out of Money in the Bank, still the champ?
A riot.
And?
Bunch of screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Angry people.
Mm-hmm.
Cops.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a SWAT team.
Mm-hmm. What about online perspectives?
Bullying everywhere. Angry people.
Rant on YouTube. I'm not gonna rant. If that does happen, and I do see a lot of you know, not nice things said, just to put it as nice as I possibly can without being straight blunt about it. But I'll get to the straight blunt part when it happens. Please let me be wrong. Please let me be wrong. Please let me be wrong. I want to be wrong. I think Brock's gonna walk out of Chicago, Money in the Bank, still the champ.
Wait. I know it's gonna happen.
What?
Tonight.
What?
Besides this, off topic, but after we get done with this video.
Okay. I want to be wrong on this, but I'm just saying now, 6 weeks' time, if or when Brock walks out, Chicago, still Universal Champion. Yes, it counts, guys. It does count. It's a world title. Even though it's called Universal, it's still Raw's main championship. Like the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship back in the old days of 2005, 2006. And even in the first brand split of 2002, 2003. Those were both world titles because they were the main championships on each brand. So it's still a world title. So it still counts. It still counts. Punk's reign will be gone. And I talked about that on my first episode of Wrestling Realities. If or when it happens, and I see a lot of people saying some very, very not nice things, I'll be mad. I won't cause a riot. I won't do any of that. I'm going to have 4 words. I'm going to have 4 words that I have no regret in saying. Y'all know the 4. ITUS. I told you so. I don't know why for the 3rd letter if you want to be technical. So that's gonna do it. Backlash was not all that good, but they're dusting off, you know, the Greatest Rumble and then that as well. You know, kind of got sidetracked, but I get that. So now you start out fresh, you make things good, and maybe, hopefully, possibly, please, get the belt off Brock at Money in the Bank. Please. Not just for the fans, not just for the ones that are begging, because I'm begging at this point. But for yourselves, if you don't want people to actually stop watching. I get this feeling that it would actually be the last time some people would watch. Not me. I'm not putting myself in that category. I even said something along the lines when I was ranting about the whole Greatest Rumble thing that I'm not one of those guys to be like, oh, I'm done. I'm been loyal to the WWE for 16 years. I can't stop there. I can't just abruptly stop. I really hope you see the situation you put yourself in. No matter if you don't like Punk or not. A lot of people are sick and tired of Brock's reign. A lot of people are sick and tired of Brock's reign. And a lot of people are CM Punk fans. Even some that are Brock fans want Punk's record to stay around. And they realize, oh shit. Yet no. So those people are going to come together in some way, shape, or form and get yourself out of the situation. We already know Brock's tying it. So, I mean, at least if he tied it and not broke it, you guys, everyone will be having an argument being like, oh, wait, someone else has that same amount of days. Hi. But if Brock breaks that record, then they don't have that anymore. Guys, that's going to do it. I'm going to pray for you, WWE. For 6 weeks, I'm going to pray for you. And if you fuck up afterwards, I will pray for you. I will pray. And pray. And pray. And pray and pray. Because at this point, whoever challenges Brock Lesnar and Money in the Bank is going to be like the knight in shining armor. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't. Don't fuck up the shit even more than what you already kind of put yourself in. And I'll do it. That's it, guys. See you next time on the next shoot. This will be an interesting live reactions for Money in the Bank. Very interesting. Right, we got NXT TakeOver Chicago to look forward to. That'll be good. But Money in the Bank 2018 is just, it's either going to end really good or it's going to end really bad. Praying right now, guys. Bye.